What's up, everyone? This is DyanaRozay. Welcome to my channel. You saw the thumbnail, you know exactly why you're here. I bring a unique commentary to your favorite reality TV shows and whatever is popping on social media. Be sure to hit the like, subscribe, and that notification bell. Also, guys, I appreciate every single one of you for rocking with me.
Oh, they would say something crazy. You can't see it?
I have to go get my glasses. I'm such a mom.
No, you such a mom because you can't see? That don't sound like a mom to me. That sounds like a person who needs glasses.
Oh, okay. I let him into my kitchen. I'm cutting up his vegetables. And I'm getting all these shots. Okay. So, all right. What questions? How we meet? Oh, well, he put a video on his page today, and I just DM'd him. And I said, hey, I'd love to.
So yesterday I brought you guys a story about Martell and Belinda. You can go back and listen to that video if you need to catch up. But I told you guys that Belinda's first time on Love and Marriage Huntsville was at Martell's book reading. I think the episode was called Read 'em and Weep. Anyways, a fan of the show ended up reaching out to me on IG. And she ended up sharing some information that right now is all over Facebook. But she said, Diana, you cracked the code. I've been trying to find out who he introduced me to at the book signing. We met at a coat drive earlier, and that's where he introduced her as his new girlfriend. And never mentioned that Destiny was her friend, so I call BS. We were filmed there too. Guests can't show him introducing me to. I introduced myself as his business associate, and she said, you cute, you can talk, Martell, y'all single. I respectfully told her, I'm good. The girl right there. Miss Marlene doesn't care. She says anything at any time. I don't see the hype in Martell like everybody else does. Plus, I don't like a man with baggage. That's a turnoff more than looks. Now, if you guys watched the book signing episode, you cannot help but remember Martell acting like a sad puppy. Literally from the start of the episode until the credits ran, Martell was acting like he was in the dumps, trying to figure out if Melody was going to bring the kids or not. And Melody got so much backlash after that episode because everybody was siding with Martell. And do y'all remember the conversation that he had with his manager at the time, Melnika, who asked him point blank, did Melody confirm she was bringing the kid? And she gave him a serious side eye because they were putting on an event with no kids. But they ended up talking, and she said, Melody doesn't trust you. And then she said, and I understand why. You broke that trust. And Melody and Martell were in the thick of it when they filmed this. She actually asked Carlos in production not to give her and Martell any scenes together. So this is what the young lady had to say about the book signing scene, and she said she was there. She said Martell was not sad at the book signing. So when I saw that act, I was like, he deserves an EGOT. Her two kids were there. Referring to Belinda, he could have read to them. He said he doesn't talk to Mel, and only by email. I said, you didn't really confirm. Also, guys, the only people that showed up to film this scene were Tiffany and Lewis. Marceau did not show up with his kids. Destiny didn't bring her son. And Maurice and Kimmy didn't go just as, friends and support. Now, hindsight is always 20/20. So why do y'all think no one else on the cast showed up to support Martell on this day? I remember Marceau saying that his daughter had a birthday party the same day or something like that. But production didn't even show up for that. Like, they didn't even send iPhone footage. Anyway, I needed clarity on who called her cute and encouraged her to talk to Martell. The way it was written out, it sounded like a three-way proposition. So I said, so he, referring to Martell, introduced Belinda as his girlfriend, and then she said, you're cute. Then she said, you can talk to Martell. But she confirmed it was Marlene that said that in front of Belinda, which means that Marlene no likey Belinda. Anyways, guys, it sounded like Martell tried to hustle that young woman, okay? There are a few stories out there floating around on social media pages about Martell inviting women in particular onto the show, onto the set, introducing them to the cast and to his mama, quickly getting them to a place where they feel they can trust him. And that's when he hits them with the okey doke. Then these women will allege that Martell will ask them for sexual favors, like the woman from, I believe it was DC, Baltimore area, or for financial favors. Carlos King himself said that Martell is known for scamming women out of panties and pocketbooks. Here's more from what that young woman who went to the book signing alleges. Martell had given her directions to get there, and this is her following back up with them. She said, I told him the directions there took me in a creepy area, like Friday the 13th, and the road was curvy and not careful, you will dead end into the lake. I never driven to Huntsville, so I told him I didn't want to go back that way. He told me to go through Tennessee. It's straight interstate. The GPS took me up into the mountains. Like I was going to fall off a cliff. I called him. He didn't answer. Never called back until 2 weeks later. I told him I could have been off a cliff, and the least he could have done was answer the phone to see if I made it home okay. This young lady said that she is a mother and that he didn't even check to see if she made it home okay. Now, if y'all watched Saturday's episode, you would have heard him tell Sheree that he's a perfect gentleman, that no matter what, he is a gentleman at heart and he will always do the right thing. Well, you guys, it looks like this young woman is letting it all out right now, but it did take her a while to figure it out. She alleged that both her and her sister helped Martell purchase this black Denali. She also alleged that $17,000 that Melody said Martell stole from her, and that the family court judge, the one that granted their divorce, and the one whose name is also floating around on the paperwork that said Martell still owes Melody that money and needs to pay it, she alleged that Martell stole that money in order to pay for his truck. And there's more, y'all. Apparently this land that Martell has been tied to purchasing with Belinda, this same person is alleging that Martell previously propositioned her and her sister for the same plot of land, only he asked them for $250,000. Now that's a little much, considering that the actual purchase price was $29,900. It was also recently shared that as of March of this year, Belinda's name is no longer on the deed due to a quick sale. However, I also received additional information this afternoon alleging that Martell needed permission from the bankruptcy court in order to purchase it. And you guys, Chris Fletcher's name was on it as the realtor. Anyways, you guys, let me know what y'all think about all of this in the comments, okay? Like the video, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, share, and I will talk to you all on the next one.